So you're telling me that there was a creator here who thinks she's so slick, posting a video of her holding her baby in a hospital setting, and she disconnects the cord to get the nurse's attention. As a nurse for the past almost 8 years, this gives me like eye twitches. Imagine she feels comfortable enough doing that, what else she's willing to do just to kind of get her way.
I honestly and truly believe that apart from medical qualifications, it takes an immense amount of compassion, patience, and care to work in the medical field. So if you don't have these qualities, don't bother taking up any medical profession, because how these hospitals end up hiring monsters sometimes is something I can never seem to understand. The first villain on our list today is a NICU nurse who was arrested this month after investigations revealed that she was inflicting severe injuries on newborn babies in the NICU department of Henrico Hospital where she worked. She's 26-year-old and her name is Erin Elizabeth Ann Stroman. And this nightmare allegedly started in 2023 when 4 babies from the Henrico Hospital were found to have inexplicable bone fractures. You heard me right, broken bones. One of these poor babies was a little boy named Noah who suffered a fractured tibia while in the NICU ward at the same time Elizabeth worked as a nurse in that unit. As expected, the hospital noticed that something was going wrong because why are babies who were born healthy suddenly showing up with broken bones without any explanation? So they did an in-house investigation and found Erin Elizabeth to be the culprit of this crime. But here is where it gets even weirder. Instead of firing her, they put her on paid leave for about a year. Excuse me? You found out a nurse was literally breaking the bones of the babies born in your hospital and you put her on paid leave? You did not kick her out? Okay, let's continue. In 2024, Erin Elizabeth was called to resume her duties in the Henrico Hospital in the same NICU ward where they knew she was harming babies. And as expected of somebody who committed a crime and was only disciplined with a perfumed handkerchief, she continued her wicked acts and went on to break the bones of 3 more newborn babies before the police finally got involved and she was arrested this January. We all know that this could have been prevented, right? At least the 2024 babies could have been saved if this hospital had done the right thing from the beginning and reported this nurse from hell to the police. And mind you, while she was on leave, no babies turned up with broken bones. It was only when she was there the first time and when she returned that babies started showing up with broken bones, healthy babies prior. Why do hospitals like to hide medical malpractice? Why do they cover it up when they are literally in the business of preserving people's lives? But I guess better late than never. She has been arrested now and charged with 1 count of felony child neglect, which carries a maximum of 10 years in prison, and 1 count of felony malicious wounding for an injury sustained by an infant, carrying a maximum of 20 years in prison. However, when I came across this story for the first time, I heard that her actions were racially motivated and she was targeting black babies.
This woman, her, she's an RN. And she was just arrested for breaking the bones of black newborns in the NICU. 26-year-old Erin Elizabeth Ann Strotman of Virginia was booked on charges of aggravated child abuse and malicious wounding. So at the hospital this occurred at, there would be like strings of like 3 or 4 babies that would end up with like fractures all over them and nobody could figure out why. In fact, the hospital actually had to shut down its NICU to do this investigation, putting how many newborns in harm's way in doing so, we don't know.
But as I did more research, I found out that she was not actually harming only black babies, but she was targeting only boys. So although it was not a racist act, it was still a demented crime done by a woman who clearly has a problem with the male gender. I don't know what this woman has gone through in the hands of men, but it does not give her the right to harm an innocent child. Hey guys, allow me to cut the video short a bit. If you've watched this video so far and you like it, take a moment to hit the subscribe button so I can keep making these videos for you. Thanks so much for subscribing. Now let's talk about our second villain. A mom is going viral on TikTok after she endangered her baby who was admitted in the NICU ward just because she needed the nurses to run errands for her. I don't even know how to feel about this particular one because I've heard some people say online that what she did was not that serious. So this woman's baby was obviously sick, her daughter, hence their admittance to NICU. And while she was holding her baby in the hospital room and sitting in a chair, she decided that she was in the mood for a turkey sandwich. She decides that the best way to get them to quickly run to her baby's room is if she unplugs the cord that monitors her baby's vitals.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna have to get me a turkey sandwich. Well, so they keep turkey sandwiches actually in the fridge out here. I just don't want to put her up. She'll get upset. Her legs being in her mom's arms. I actually could do this. Look at that. Hello, where you at? Do this. No, you're fine. It's not an emergency.
Oh.
I just was gonna see if you could bring me a turkey sandwich.
From...
They have them with the nourishment right there.
Yeah, I mean, they're not really supposed to eat it.
I mean, that one come in and
Do it.
also, I think turkey sandwiches.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to, like, go take a break and then come back?
I could. It's just I put her in there and she got really upset.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Well, she has another hour till she eats. We can bundle her and
Yeah.
take a break.
Yeah, can we do that? I didn't know this was like,
Yeah.
drinks are okay?
Yeah, I mean, really, it's, we just try to keep it under control because people make a mess.
Yeah,
So we just say general rule of thumb.
Yeah, I do.
I mean,
Where would I eat at?
you're fine if you, I mean, the cafeteria's on 2, or the waiting room out there, or go, I was gonna say go outside and get some fresh air.
Girl, it is too cold.
And if you think she did it once and then realized, oh, maybe this machine is actually very important and I should not be using it to request for turkey sandwiches, you're very wrong because she did it again. Yes, she did it again. And this time she claimed that it was the nurses who told her to unplug her baby's cord to get their attention for stupid errands.
They made it up. I didn't say they made that up. Yes, if you need something, they tell you to unplug this. We'll do it right now. I'm all tangled up, girl. I'm really tangled. Okay. Let's wait for it. Because I do need my drinks. No, if I need something. What is she gonna do? Unplug this herself? What the hell? Well, I'm not doing it just to prove a point. I do need my drinks over there, and I can't walk over there because she's hooked up without putting her back. You're not the patient. My daughter's a patient, so... It's not, guys, it's literally just the monitor. Like, it's not... Guys, this is what they told me to do.
Guys, although demented and inexcusable, I can understand why a nurse would feel no pain breaking the bones of a child that isn't hers. But when the mother of a child is willing to risk her own child's life because she needs food and drinks, and to think that baby is stuck with that woman for life, all the alarm bells in my head starts ringing. And go get all the sandwiches and drinks she wanted. But for some reason, this was the best way to do it, unplugging her baby's cord. Americans, is this normal? Because if this is how it's done down there, I stand corrected. But from the heavy backlash Ali has received online, I think it's safe to say this is not the norm there.
Knock, knock. Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm your nurse today. Oh, you unplugged that. What a strange thing to do. You know, there's a call light. You can press the button. Another nurse told you could unplug that to get our attention. No, they didn't. That's a lie. Oh, you wanted me to grab you a turkey sandwich. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So you unplugged your baby's pulse ox that tells the nurses at the nurse's station that she's oxygenating? Wow. So I think we already talked about this, but you can't eat inside the room. It's an infection risk, yeah. But there is a waiting room you can eat in, and I don't mind if you eat the turkey sandwich. Oh, you don't want to leave. You know, you're gonna have to. The baby would be okay. Yeah, I would stay in here if you want. No, you wanna, okay. So again, you can't eat in here, and also you can't unplug that to get our attention. Press the call light, okay? Thank you. Me again. Oh, you unplugged it again? Okay, I thought we already had this conversation. That's wild. What do you need now? Since it's not an emergency. You wanted your beverage that was across the room in the same room as you? You wanted me to walk from the nurse's station all the way in here to hand you this? Wow! I know it's a common misconception. We're actually not waitresses, but a lot of people think we are. Don't unplug anything. Don't touch any medical equipment in here except for the call light if you need us, okay? Thank you.
500,000 views. 500,000 views. All it's gonna do is bring more traction to my page and more money in my pocket, so.
Let me know what you think in the comments. Am I overreacting, or is it absolutely normal to unplug your baby's cord in NICU just to get a turkey sandwich? Anyway, that's where the video ends for today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and turn your notifications on if you like my content and you want to see more of my videos. Until I come your way again, take care and bye-bye.